Hello friends, welcome to this day 2 Java Basics series. So as a developer we are going to develop some application in Java. So for this we require to download the JDK. Okay, JDK contains the JRE. So we discussed all these things in more detail in my previous video. If you didn't refer my that video, please have a look. So when you search in Google download JDK, so when you open it, you find that there are several JDKs versions available till date. So we will download only the long term support, so that if there is any issues, the Java will be available to support us. Okay, so if you see the JDK 21, it have the long term support, but I prefer to go with the JDK 17 because it have good support from the Java. From 21 also it's a long term support, so it's depend upon you which version you prefer. Okay, so I am comfortable with Java 17, so I downloaded it. So based on the operating systems, Linux, Mac or Windows, you can download the binaries of the JDK, and the installation is very straightforward. You just need to click next and put into the default folders. Okay, for Windows you can go accordingly. For the this installer, the ex file, it's get downloaded and the size is also mentioned there. So in my system the JDK is already installed, so I am not going to demonstrate it because this is a very simple step. You just need to click on this link and it will get downloaded. Depend upon your internet speed how much time it will take. So 1 or 2 minutes it will be enough for the download. Okay, so after download you just need to click on that downloaded file, the exe file for the Windows, and then you can install it in a default folder. So in my conditions you can see in the program files we have Java. So if you didn't change this folder, then in your condition also the JDK 17 I downloaded. Inside the bin you have all the binaries. Here you can find the Java also, the Java binaries and the Java C over the compiler, and all these things whatever we discussed in the previous video, you can find the exe file of that. Okay, and JShell is also there, so we will go into look into the JShells as well. Okay, so and one more thing I just want to mention. So in the latest Java download, the JDK download, so when you do it, so you don't need to set the environment variables. What is that? So if you face this problem, let me I will tell you how to overcome this problem. So go into the command prompt. Okay, let me make it bigger in font size, and if you write Java and dash version, so if it says that the command not found after the installation of the JDK, then you have to go into the computer desktop, this PC, and click right click on it, go to the properties there. Okay, and here you will find the advanced system settings. After that go to the environment variables, and here you will find the path. Just edit it. So you can see here the Java is already added. Okay, so in the latest JDK package you don't need to add it separately. So in case if it says that Java command is not found, something like that, then you have to set the path. After that you have to close the command window and then restart it again, and then you have to write the version. In my system the Java is already installed and the environment variable is correctly configured. So you can see if I write Java C, the compiler version, so you can find the version I am using is 17. Okay, so this is fine. Now we have the JDK installed, so it's time to start writing our first Java program. The very simplest way, I am going to give you a detail about everything I am going to write in this file line by line. But if you in case you face any issues in understanding, then you can see it in a later video when we are describing in more detail, because if this is your first language that you are learning from this video, then might be it's possible that something is not you are going to catch very easily, so you feel some difficulties. So that is not the problem at your end, because I am writing a first Java application, and whatever things is mandatory I have to write to just execute that program, and I am going to explain you all the things. But in any case you are not going to understand that thing, so not need to worry. In the later video we will going to discuss in more detail in every things that I am discussing today in today's video. Okay, so let's create a new folder. So I am going to cd for to change the directory, and here I am going into the C drive. Okay, so I am currently in the C drive in my computer. Okay, and mkdir, I am just creating a new folder and make directory new folder I am creating inside the C. That name is Java. Okay, so if you dir, you can find that a Java folder is get created here. Okay, so I'm now going inside the Java folder. So change directory, cd change directory and Java. So you can see the C:/Java. So currently I am inside the Java folder where I am going to write a file. So if you see, go into my folder. So in the C drive I have created this Java in today's date, timestamp date modifications date is there. So I created a Java. Now I am going to create a new file, a new notepad. I am going to use it a new notepad here, where I am going to write a new program just to print a hello to all the users. Okay, so let me write all the things, then I will run the application, and then I will describe all the things. Okay, so first I am going to import java.lang.*. Okay, these all things are very simple. When I describe all the things to you, then you can understand it very easily. But my first goal is to just run one applications for you guys, because I have JDK in my system, and I verified the Java version, and now I am going to write a new program, and then I will explain all the things to you. Okay, so class, okay, hello, this is my class name that I am going to create, and I am going to start with the braces here. After that, public static. I will describe all the things in more detail. Okay, so need not to worry. Main string arg, okay, and here I am going to use system dot out dot println. Okay, hello, close and close, and then we will do some alignment, because just to you can read it very just modifying the code so that it's easy to understand. Okay, nothing like that. And I am going to save a file inside my C drive. I created one folder Java, and just I write it here as hello in the double quotes, hello.java. so it will not pick the txt file of the notepad, it's Java. So whatever I retain in a class name, the same name I am using in my file. So extension should be Java, so you have to write in a similar way. Why I am using the similar name, we will discuss it in this video. Okay, we can use the different name also, different class name also, so it's not mandatory. But where we have the problem with this, we will going to discuss. And why we put double quotes here? Because if we not put, then it will take .txt extension, which we don't require, because we are writing a program in Java and should have the extension of .java. Okay, so let me save it. So you can find that it's not a notepad, now it's a Java, because I have the editor of IntelliJ, which we are going to discuss in next videos or coming videos. So we have many good editors, so I'm just writing in a notepad, but we have many good editor which have lots of capability that we are going to discuss in the other video. Okay, so I taken a simplest editor, that is the notepad, okay, to write my first Java program for you guys. Okay, so I written this file. So how I am going to compile it? So for this, let me close this, because we don't require. Just cancel it. Okay, cancel. So this is the first program that I written. Okay, now I am going to look that file. So dir. So inside this you can see we have one file, hello.java. Okay, when you type it, type hello.java. Okay, you can see that this is the program we are written. Import, and then the class name is hello, then public static void main, all in the lowercase, then a string, s is capital, arg. Okay, and then the system, s is also capital, then all in the lowercase, out.println hello. Okay, now it's time to compile this program, because we identified that we have one file and we are inside the Java folder. So now going to compile with the Java compiler, Java C. Java C is for the compiler. And what is the name of our file? hello.java. Okay, so you say that it's not produced any error, any information, so it means that our code is perfectly fine. Okay, so if you see any problem in the code, when the compiler run, then at that point it will complain. Let me show you. Let me remove the semicolon. Okay, and save this file. And then I am going to compile it again. I save the file, so you can see with the type as well. The type, you can see that I removed the semicolon, okay, which indicates the end of the statement. So when I run it again, Java C hello.java, so it have the problem and it's indicating that semicolon is missing, which is expected. So you can see here, okay, semicolon is expected. So this is the mandatory things, and we cannot ignore these all things. So to have a perfect compilations, you need to write a proper code. Okay, let me save it. I am going to compile it again. Okay, Java. Now we have to write Java, because now we are giving this task to JVM, which is inside the JRE. Okay, so JVM is responsible to run our applications. We already discussed in my previous video on this. Okay, so Java, so we are just giving instructions to JVM to run this application. So before that, let me dir again. So you can find that this is the file that we created. This is the program in which I written the now after compiling we have hello.class. So this is the bytecode. Okay, and JVM will call this one, not this one, because when we run the Java C with the file name and the .java with the extension, then it's produced hello.class file. This is the bytecode, and JVM will read this only. So Java, this is the JVM, and hello. Okay, so we are not going to give any extension. Okay, it will automatically call .class, this file. It will not call this one, it will call this one. Okay, So you can see the hello will appear because we are printing hello. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a complete knowledge on what we are written and what is the meaning of these all things. So first we have the file name. Okay, so you can see the file name we have written that hello, and the extension is Java. Okay, and inside this file we written all these things. So import, actually this is not a mandatory. If you don't write these things, it will automatically import in your any of the program. So this is the package you can see. So every language have several packages that we are going to utilize in our program, so we have to import it accordingly. So this is a language package. This is the similar like we have in the C++, we call it as a library. For Java we have the packages. So time to time whatever the package we required, we have to import it. Now the class, we are using hello here. Okay, so we are going to see we are going to change it as well. So it's not required that you can use the same thing here, like whatever the file name, we should have the class name with the similar name. Okay, we are going to see it in more detail. Okay, and now the public, because this program, how we compile the file, we write Java C with the hello dot Java. Okay, so currently we have Java file, a file with the extension Java. When we compile it, we have class file as well. Okay, so this is the way you compile it. Okay, so when you run a program, so in that case the JVM will invoke the hello dot class, hello dot class, and in that case it will call hello, the file name is hello dot main method. Okay, so it will invoke this one. So why we are writing public here? If we not write the public here, then how the JVM will access this file? So it should be visible to the JVM. And what is the use of a static here? So you know that everything in Java comes with the class. All the things are inside a class. Okay, so when we create invoke any method, we have to create an object. This is required, and JVM don't have any object. So to access any of the method without creating the object, we have to make it as a static. And the main function that the JVM is invoking, the main function, this is the main method function. Not call it a function because in C++ we have function, we call it as a method, and you can't change it. So it should be main, not main1, main2 or ABC, nothing like that. And the return type, this is the return type. What the main method is going to return, it return nothing. That's why we have the void. So this is the signature that JVM is looking into. These are the command line arguments. Either you are going to use in the program or not. It's not required, then also it's a mandatory things. You have to put this signature all the time. So these things should be written while invoking any of the program. So JVM will just call it this one, and then it start invoking the applications. You can call every methods, classes, and all these things inside this only. So this is the entry point, you can say. You have to write this signature in any of the Java project. So when you call the JVM, invoke the JVM, JVM will know, okay, this is the entry point. I have to go inside it and then execute the program. You can say that this is the door. This is the entry door. And here is a guard which is checking your key, and this is the key to enter into the program. If this have any types of problem, like you remove the public, then it will not work. Okay, compiler will produce an error. Okay, and this is the system, this is the class. You can see it's a capital. So whatever we have in a capital, that is a class. String is also capital. We will see in more detail about the data types when we are discussing in a next video. So these are the class, and these are the object, and these is the method, because it have parenthesis. So you can see the main is the method, main have the parenthesis, and this is object, this is class. So we are, if we are not providing the import, then also the program will execute, because this is not mandatory. But it's good to write import statement, because when you write complex application, in that case you have to import several packages. That is not Java will provide as a default. Some of the packages we already mentioned in my previous video, that is the default. If you write or not write, Java will provide you. Okay, so we are just printing hello here, and we are going to see how the arguments also work. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I am just going to see all the things line by line. Okay, so we have the hello applications. Okay, what I am going to do, I am going to just remove this one to see the impact. Okay, so I am going to just compile it again, hello.java, or you can see in the type as well. So the changes appear or not. Type hello.java. So you can see now the import is missing here because I removed it. Now I am going to compile java c hello.java. So you can see there is no compilations error, java hello. So now it's printing hello here. Now I am going to remove the public as well. I don't require publics, just to see JVM will able to call it or not. Not going to save it. Now again in the type we don't have the public. Okay, now I am going to use java c hello.java. It's compiled because compiler not complain. Who will complain? JVM. Why? Because JVM required that signature. Compiler don't have any problem. Okay, so now I am going to invoke it, java hello. So you can see the main method not found in the class hello. So this is the class, and JVM is not able to find the main method. Why? Because it's looking for the complete signature. Okay, what it's suggesting? Public static void main string and args. This is the signature I want. So let me remove static, because when static is missing, then to call any of the method inside the class you need to create an object, and the static word is missing here. So you have to, JVM need to create an object, and JVM don't know how to create an object. Okay, let me save it. Now I am going to see the type. So you can see the static word is missing, public is there. So I am going to compile this one. So compiler don't have any problem. The problem is with the JVM. Now I am going to invoke it. So you can see the main method is not static in class hello. Please define the main method. The JVM is not able to find the main method because JVM is not capable, or not, you can say, not structured in that way to create an object for a class. It want to just to access the method by the class name, class dot method name, something like that. Okay, so you can see if I remove or rename the main also, then it also complains. So let me write static here, and just not to show all the things, I will just putting it as a main one. Okay, one more time. Now I am going to compile it. Compiler don't have any issue. Okay, now you can see what I defined main one. So again, main method not found in a class hello, please define. So this signature is mandatory to run any Java applications, because JVM knows this is my entry point, and if the entry point is missing, means that I don't have the valid ticket to enter into the door, into the applications. Okay, so this is the main thing. So I am just modifying all these things and just show you. Okay, again that my application is currently working fine. So my application is currently working fine without an import. Okay, now what I am going to do, if you see here dir, we have hello.class and hello.java. I am going to remove the class here from here, so just to avoid any confusion. Okay, I will compile again. So we have currently only Java file. Okay, so this is the hello.java, the file name is hello.java, but here I am going to use hello1. Okay, going to save it. Now I am going to type hello.java. So what we did, my file name is hello.java, okay, but the class name is hello1, so it's not matching. Then also you can compile the code and run the code as well. So Java C hello.java. Why I am writing hello.java? Because my file name is hello.java. I just rename my class here. Okay. Now the main thing is here. You have to understand it. So when I dir it, you can find that we have a hello.java, but we don't have the hello.class because we rename the class here. So what we have, hello1.class. So if you write here Java, which you are keep on writing from the past 10 minutes, Java hello, okay, so it will not able to execute because the class is created with now with the hello1. Okay, so you have to write Java hello1. So now you got the output. The problem here is that when you make the class as public, let me write it down, public, and then compile it again, Java C hello.java. Okay, so in that case it will create a problem, because what it says that this your file name is hello and you are making a class as a public which name is hello1, so it's not possible. Okay, the class hello1 is public. Okay, we are making it public, should be declared in a file name hello.java. In that case you have to rename your file with the same name as the class. So here is the problem. That's why we keep on practicing. So whatever the name of the file, we have to follow the similar name with the class as well. Okay, so if I make if I changed it here that hello, okay, and then I will try to make it as a public, then there is no problem because my class name is also hello and the file name is also hello.java. Okay, so write me again, just compiling it, hello.java. Don't have any problem. You can see the file name is hello and the class name is hello. At that time it's not complaining anything. So Java hello. So now we are getting the output. Okay, now the next thing is about the string arguments. Okay, so this also create a problem because we know that now Java required, JVM required these types of signature. So what is this command line argument? We are going to see in more detail in the coming video, but one thing I just want to show you for your understanding. Let me write it here, and instead of hello, because we are using a string, that's why we put it in as double quotes. Okay, so we pass it as args and the index 1. So this is the array. We will going to see in more detail on this in the coming video when we are discussing about the array. So we are just taking the first index because the in Java the array will start with the first 0. Okay, then it goes on 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the argument. Okay, I am just want to print, so let me save it and then type it to see all the changes are there or not. Type hello.java. Okay, so you can see the same things that I written is coming here. Okay, now I am going to compile it. Java C hello.java. Okay, so the compiler don't have any issue. Now invoke the JVM Java hello. So it have the problem. And what is the problem? You are going to see in more detail in the exception video when we are handling the exceptions. But for your understanding, it's looking for some command line argument. So this is the command we are writing, right? We are invoking this file, but something is missing. What is missing? It's expecting one value to be appear after the space, which is coming as a index 0 position, which is missing. Okay, so let me write it down. Java hello all. So I am providing one value here, the index at the index 0 position. Okay, so it will print now the hello and then all. So when the hello is get printed, is checking for either in the command line one value is passed after this call. Java hello one value is passed. So you can pass 1 2 3 4 anything there. Okay, and then it will read it. So can I read more? Yes, you can read more argument here. So let me paste it. But in now it's going to read the index 1 positions. So you have to provide two values. Okay, if you provide again the one values, then again it will create a problem, and each time you have to compile. In every modification you have to compile because you have the bytecode of the previous compilations. Okay, Java C hello.java compiled, Java invoking the JVM with the hello. Okay, and I am passing here all. So you can see it's required two argument here. Okay, two arguments. So let me okay, you can see here this is the problem because I didn't save. I compiled it 2 times, but I didn't save. So these types of problem you will also fail, and you soon you will understand the things, how to compile and all these things. So what is the problem? And each time you have to understand the error as well. When you try to understand the error, you can understand the problem, where we have the problem. Okay, so in this case I understand. Okay, whenever I am passing only one argument in the command line, then why it's not failing? Because we didn't save the file previously, which we modified. Okay, so now we modified it and we save it as well. Now we are running the Java hello all. So now it will fail because it's expecting 2 arguments there. Let me write it down again. By. So now it's work because it's expecting 2 arguments. So that's it for this video. We will come again a new session for the Java. So it's keep on going. We are currently learning Java for basics. And if you have any concern, any question, just write it down in the comment section of this video or any previous video that we already put for the Java. This is the second video of the basic series, and soon we will going to complete this video within 1 or 2 months. Okay, it will take some time to prepare the video. So if you like my effort, just give me a like button, put your any questions in the comment box and share it with your friends as well. if you didn't subscribe my channel, please do subscribe it. It always motivate me, and share with your friends who just new to the Java and want to learn it. Okay, and if you are already experienced, then consider it as a refresher course for you guys. Okay, but soon we are going to jump into the advanced section of the Java, then Spring Boot, then React. So there are many things that I planned, but it's depend upon how fast I am going to make a videos on the basic and then the advanced and then move into the Spring Boot. So stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching this video and have a nice day.